Ladies, I must say three is a charm. The Bombay Walas may have dissed the Delhi Walis, but you want arts. I mean, you girls were fabulous, but tell me something. I saw a different facet to your personality. Like, as I said, Shalini, I thought was very timid. And here she was just like, nothing impacts me. Kalyani, I thought was a little restrained because the Kalyani I knew could have just got her claw sheets off and clawed out. And Riddhima, I think you were just like, I always thought you were quiet and all. You were quite the Fulchadi.
So I think you knew me in school, right?
Yeah.
I had to change my personality because people would have just walked all over me otherwise. I had to have this outer persona, which is a very strong persona. If you knew me in school, yes, I was timid, but I did a lot of things, I did almost everything. Like, our school was like,
Yeah,
we were encouraged to do everything, but I had to build like a shell around me to survive everywhere in society, in different fashion world, art world. It's There was no option. Like, as that personality, I would not have made it.
absolutely. Must be feeling really bad about themselves. But Kalyani and Riddhima tell me about this personality because there is a screen personality that one sees and there is an off-screen personality also. How did you both balance this thing out?
No, so Pooja, for me, I think when I got into this, it was exactly a year ago. So it was Diwali, and the kind of business I'm in, I make silverware, etc. So there's a peak season for me. So I got into it overconfident, thinking, ha ha ha, been in front of the camera so many times, and I've done 1,000 interviews, and I've done little things otherwise also. But I'm camera friendly, let's put it that way. And I'm always, on my Instagram, you've seen if you have with Razon, this and that. Kar lenge. Middle of Diwali. Here I'm thinking how many thali sets am I selling or which client delivery is going, and I've taken on something as mammoth as this. I don't think I realized the gravity of the situation that I had put myself in and what I had signed up for. So if this is a constant with anyone who actually knows me more than doesn't, or who's been my Instagram follower maybe, etc. Listen, that Bengal tigress is very much alive within me.
I'm so
Trust
glad.
me,
It's
Very
inspiring
much
it
to
is
alive.
there.
take a message.
It
No,
is
no, it's
there.
very much alive.
Don't
I
doubt
think
it.
it was also, sometimes you're in this situation where honestly I had a lot of anxiety. I have a lot of anxiety, and I've spoken about it on the show, and I have mental health problems. There was a time that it had escalated a lot. So that I was very anxious. I was very, very, very anxious. And then shooting this was, it's like it's not easy. Let me put it that way. I have so much respect for every actor, every producer, every director. I mean, it's a lot of hard work. And it's not like we were shooting for a year constantly. We had pockets of shoots, right? But it's very taxing. And we are all of us, or all three of us, we all have different aspects of our life. And, we're all working. I mean, all of us are working women. So for me personally, also I have no family around, no one to even like, sometimes you want to say something very personal. I did this, I did that, I said this, I said that. It's all in my head churning away, right? And there's also 7 of us. So sometimes I used to just take a step back. I said, let them talk, or let someone else, because I mean, I didn't want to, I'm not that aggressive a person to like, shout over someone or whatever. So sometimes it's okay for somebody else to talk. These all things come that with maturity. And I wasn't a lesser person, I feel, if I kept quiet, but your feedback is what I have got a lot of. And while I was shooting, I was told this. The girls are also saying, why isn't she like, why this is not the Kalyani we know, because they have known me for a very long time. We're not close friends or anything, but we have known each other for a long time. So they've seen that vivacious Kalyani, which is very much there, Pooja, but it probably didn't come out on screen so much. But there were 6 other very, very powerful, vivacious, strong personalities. So, it was for me, maybe I didn't come out as myself as much as I could have had maybe portrayed myself to be. Sometimes I took a backstage, and I think that's come into play much more. I spoke a lot on my VDs, when you're talking to the camera, a lot. But then obviously, there's only that many minutes. And if you show 7 people, you can't show everything and every sentence I've spoken. So, I think I got better as time went on. And I think I was actually very good with my VDs. But, unfortunately, I mean, we've all had scenes cut, and you have to edit it, obviously, because, hours of it. I think it's one of the toughest jobs to edit and make a show. But it's turned out to be fantastic. And that's all that really matters end of the day,
Yeah. No, agree. And Riddhima, also with you, you grew up in Bombay. I think you spent equal years in Bombay and in the Middle
No,
East.
Pooja, 28 years, in Mumbai, 16 years in Delhi.
Oh my God.
So for me, it's like, oh my God, I'm still andar se to Mumbai ka na.
But you had the Diwali flag flying high. And when I was seeing you, the same question came to mind. Why is she not in films? Because you would guard your expression. There were times when you wanted to lash out, but you would hold back. What was it like, and what was the reason that made you say, "Chalo, main kar leti hu"? Because the thing is, your family is constantly in the spotlight, but you've kind of kept yourself away also.
Yeah, I know. But like I don't know. I guess it was just I think, as I've mentioned before, that everyone's journey is unique to them, and I guess this was it just happened. It was just the timing, I guess. So yeah.
But did you enjoy yourself? Did you feel
I
that
had
it was
laugh.
a role you, or were you actually holding back? Because as your brother also said, she's unfiltered.
No, actually, this was a very, very exaggerated version of me,
Really?
Yeah, 100%. I mean, end of the day, it's a show. You have to, exaggerate, and you got to create a drama, even if you don't want to, but you can't hold back. So, no, but to your question, I've had the most amazing time. The girls, these ladies were wonderful. The Bombay ladies, of course, I've known for the longest time. Together, it was amazing. It was actually an amazing time.
Awesome. And Shalini, have you seen the memes that you have inspired? I just came across an article which said 10 lines to take from Shalini Passi in Fab Lives.
Best one-liners.
Okay, so I am so surprised because
gossip gives me skin trouble. I mean, you were
But I say these things. I do this. I was like, listen, don't give me tension. I like, whatever. Like, I just need to be in good health, and skin is actually. And now they are not just memes, but the doctors, the dentists, the doctors are saying it. Ayurvedic practitioners are saying that these hormones are released in the body. And I'm getting tagged on all these videos which are saying Shalini Passi was right. Being stressed and having bad thoughts about
Every
other
time
people.
I told her I'm stressed,
Can I speak?
Packs of face pack the Shalini Passi to me. Ye laga le.
Can I speak? Sorry. Can I speak?
The new social media sensation, you've gone viral, and how?
Yeah,
and
but
quite timid Shalini Passi.
No, but the thing is that maybe it was all hiding inside me or whatever. But yeah, the thing is not just the memes. There are a lot of memes, but actually the doctors and the skincare brands, dentists, men like psychology, like therapists are actually using that, which is quite cool, and people. And I mean, it's just something else. Every day I see something else popping up, which is fun, and which is basically like one has made an impact. So I guess
100%.
I just got a message from Jacqueline as well. She sent me a video because I was on call. She said recorded a video and sent it to me. I'll see it later. So like I have fans who are like actors now. So it's not bad.
Wow.
Not a bad for someone coming from Delhi who had like no training in acting or whatsoever. And yeah.
No, absolutely. But ladies, who or what was the biggest revelation for you there? I have binged, watched, and loved every salacious moment of that episode, saying I want more. And you girls got my vote, honestly. Bombay came across as like clannish and just a little wee bit jealous, if I may say so. But who or what was the biggest revelation for you?
I think Pooja, we wouldn't have had a space. Season three would not have happened if it wasn't for season 1 and 2. And I think that we
before,
can't take
I think
that
everybody
away.
picked up. I've been saying this line since the day I walked into the Netflix office, and I've been saying it when the seasons were released. And I think that I've been saying it, and the girls actually thanked me for saying this, that they made the platform. They took the first step to get ready, get onto the stage, share their lives, share their private moments and friendship. And it wasn't for them. They built this audience for us to get onto the platform. And
If they were not such a
if
success, there
yes,
wouldn't
they were
have been
not.
a season 3. So
Yeah.
I think we have a lot to thank
And
them for.
also, I think biggest revelation for me was Seema. I absolutely like adored her. Seema was like so adorable, and I think Neelam has come out very strong in this season because she has. I mean, she's a legend, and we all have looked up to her, and her character has come out very strong. Which I know she's a strong woman, but she's never portrayed herself like that, and I've really enjoyed watching that transition. So those two were revelations for me. Mahip is, of course, always entertaining and fun, and Bhavna balances everything out. So
Riddhima, what for you? Because
Neelam for me, for sure. I mean, I've binge watched seasons 1 and 2 both, and to see her in a new light, in a different, she was more opinionated, in a good way. I would say she was more sort of, she let loose, a little bit. But I thought it was a revelation, and it was amazing just to see her I mean, of course, all of them, but she was a revelation for me.
and you are actually the so-called Bollywood insider. What is the biggest myth you think the show has broken about? It's a family. You come from the first family of films. Which is the biggest myth do you think that this show has broken about the film industry?
The biggest myth? I mean, it's a reality show, of course, but as I said, we are obviously exaggerated versions of ourselves, just to sort of, put ourselves out there, and we are sort of
for yourself, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, where I'm concerned. More sort of, but yeah, nothing is scripted, end of the day.
Really?
So I think the revelation
Nothing.
is that, when
Nothing.
people see like Mahip's daughter is a big star, her film is releasing next year. Bhavna's daughter is a star. Bhavna's second one is in singing, Seema's son growing up, etc. So they are real people, people just see them being photographed in the media. I think for everybody to see that they're actually real women like all of us, like any other woman who has a home, who has working. So I think people need to see that even film stars or any other professionals also have a personal life. They also have the burden of so many things that they need to take care of. I think that is something that people should look out for.
And Kalyani also, when Delhi was getting a dress down for being overtly dressed, I mean, you want to laugh because you have been the fashion face of this city for what? Over 3 decades?
Exactly, yeah.
The thing is, I'm from Calcutta. I've dressed like this since, ask any of my school friends. I was always this sore thumb, I think, sticking out. But it didn't matter. I was wearing my mother's Banarsi sarees as dhotis, and, by wearing turbans. When we were in Loretta, I was in school, nobody dressed like that, and especially at that time. So it doesn't matter about their opinion of us dressing up the way we did. We are OTT, but that's Delhi. You know what I mean? And listen, this show was about that. The Fabulous Lives. The very title of this show is The Fabulous Lives. Now, Shani and I, we do a lot of charity work, but nobody was interested in seeing me do jharu
So
in
basically,
Vasanthpunj, which I
that's
have
what I said.
actually
Fabulous.
done jharu to clean the city. I've been part of Green Delhi. No one's interested in that.
Like we
They
were
want me to
while shooting,
wear
I
the
went to
gown and
Bihar.
go to Shalini's ball, for example. They want to see us in Shalini's ball dressed like the way we are, or go to a lunch in a poof. It doesn't matter. We dress like this only. I mean, it's also something we portrayed Delhi largely to be the glamorous side, the fabulous side,
See, Delhi is basically, we are 1 foot in tradition and 1 foot in our contemporary world. And it takes a lot to actually be able to balance it. I feel like people in Bombay or many metros, when they go to another city to, work, or if they're living there, they forget their traditions. And I think you have to give it to Delhi people. And even in South India, I see this culture, which is amazing. They have one foot in tradition and they are leading a very contemporary life, because you cannot,
Yeah.
your values come from your tradition. Like you'll just be like any other person. Like
I mean, also
being
Delhi is,
Indian.
Delhi is also such a cultural mix of such
Yeah.
beauty of, I mean, it's the capital
Writers,
of the
theater,
country. We have the
dance.
power. We have the designers there. We have so craft. Like it's such a rich cultural heritage as well that we live with, and the kind of people we meet. We dress differently for different occasions. Like because we're talking about the fashion bit of it, and I think it's kind of come across, you know what I mean? And of course, we all have our individual styles, and we've all dressed like the way we normally would. I mean, I've worn most of my own clothes from my own wardrobe, and we
Yeah,
had a
same here. I've
stylist
only worn my
who's
own wardrobe.
who's sourced
And
one or two things
Reading your
yeah,
for me.
wardrobe, yeah?
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. I've
I've
only worn
worn
my own
most
Curate
of
wardrobe.
your
Yeah,
it was
wardrobe.
from my own wardrobe. But the
like
thing is that this is the way, I mean, this is the way I dress. This is the
it's
way
not
I
like we
would.
saw something to just put it up,
Yeah.
and it's like it's
Ah,
everything. Like I've worn these at the
Said that
show, and
maybe I wouldn't wear that dress to just a casual lunch. But
but
you know, it's
also saying that,
we're on a
Kalyani, coming
show, for
back to
God's
that
sake.
Karan's lunch was supposed to be a dinner, and we'd already reached
Yeah.
Bombay. We did not have
That's
lunch
true. Oh,
clothes.
I forgot
So please, girls,
that.
everybody has
Oh,
forgotten that.
yes.
Please,
It was
I
a
know,
Yes,
because
dinner.
I
I have come
forgot.
in with evening wear.
Yes,
I
yes.
had like we'd come for shooting, so I'd carried some evening wear, which is like black, some darker colors, and satin stuff. That dress was the only light fabric color that I had. We had come in from Delhi to shoot, so we were
But
told
you
it's going
looked
to be.
I
Remember,
amazing.
forgot
we were
that.
told
But you
it was
looked
an evening
great.
shoot. Girls, remember? Yeah, it was supposed to be an evening shoot, shifted to lunch. That's why we were dressed like
okay,
that.
so now
Doesn't
we
matter.
know the
You
back
back.
Now you know the
behind.
back.
Thing.
This
We
is
know the
revelation.
behind the scenes, and Kalyani
This,
also
you
knows.
have the best revelation now. You have the best.
But Riddhima, if I was to ask her, since you've known these people, a word of advice you would give Mahip, Neelam, Seema and Bhavna.
Mahip, I want to see the fiery self again. I thought she sobered down a little bit, but I guess that's because as she mentioned, she was, unwell, and I mean, she's okay, but I want to see the Mahip back. Neelam, I'm very proud of for putting out and for saying
Yeah.
what, and
Yeah,
for literally
that's amazing.
yeah, amazing. Like she said it all. Seema, love her the way she is. Bhavna has definitely switched over now. Switched over matlab pehle fence pe thi, now she's no longer on the fence.
But
Which is great.
which
Yeah.
person from your family actually can take these Bollywood vibes? Like, take them chin on. Like, which person from your family other than you? If you were to send somebody from your fam to the
Why would
Bollywood.
anyone want to
Want
take
to take them? Yeah, they're so fun and together.
No,
like
they are
yeah.
nice girls. They are lovely girls. No,
I
nobody
mean,
wants
in
to take.
reality show, do
So
you
my
act for
friends
reality?
used to call me every day. They say, just tell us the scenario and we'll write the lines for you. We know you're not like, you are not at all like, you have no this thing. You send us what's happening and we will. I said, what are you saying? I said, I don't need your help. So
No,
Oh,
nobody.
No, this
many
is
friends.
unlike
amazing.
the perception that is scripted. Nothing is scripted.
Nothing is
No,
scripted.
nothing.
Exactly.
Yeah.
No, I was asking Riddhima, who would you send now to say
I
season
wouldn't
4?
send anyone.
You would go yourself again, game for the 4.
We
Yeah,
we
because
all
I
fight
love
our
them.
own battles
Yeah.
if we have
Love
to.
them.
We don't
Exactly.
need
Well said,
help.
Kalyani.
From Ozempic face,
Yeah,
what instead
that's
of
me. That's me, the Ozempic face. I lost 7.5 kilos, and I guess I wasn't really obese. So when you lose, you take Ozempic to lose much more than that. Anyway, the 7.5 kilos that I lost, and I think these two ladies are witness to it. I gave up drinking for a year. Well, since I got to know I was going to, because progressively I had put on weight. But it's super hard as you grow
Yeah.
older to lose that weight. So I went to a dietitian, Tahira Kocher, and everyone goes through her now. Because I've spoken about her on social media, etc. She was amazing, and she tells everyone that no, I'm sorry. Firstly, she doesn't take on trans unless you're really serious. She's saying that as far as Kalyani goes, if you have her dedication and her military discipline, only then
Yeah.
waste my time and your money. Otherwise, don't come to me.
Awesome.
Pooja, I have gone to friends' homes with boiled eggs and avocado. I mean, my
My
friend
son
Tia
has
Paul
trained
was
her.
telling me the other
Robin
day.
was training. My son has trained
Yeah,
Kalyani.
Wow.
Robin and I used to
She
meet at the
has.
gym.
He has crashed her. She has went to his gym class, learned the lessons, and then Robin's like,
Amazing.
"Mom,
Yeah.
Kalyani auntie, like, why you put Kalyani auntie on me to?" I said, "But just help her. She wants to lose weight for the thing." And then
Robin,
Robin
I
told me,
still
"Aren't you
need-
happy that I made Kalyani auntie lose weight?" I'm like, "Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm very happy, but now
That's
she lost too much
amazing.
No,
weight."
but I really worked on it. So it kind of was, and Ozempic is also, listen, each to their own, whatever it was, I didn't certainly take. And also because I think
Harmful.
Maheep has, this whole diabetic problem. It's a diabetic a medicine, which now is being used for this. And each to their own. I have no judgment if you want to take Ozempic and lose weight, but I didn't have 30 kilos to lose. I lost literally 7.5 kilos over nine
But
and a
it's
half
the hard
months.
work.
That's not
It's-
even 1 kilo a month. Now, after doing all that, if you don't lose a kilo a month, you should be ashamed of yourself. But
Absolutely.
No, but you did well. You did well,
I think I
Kalyani.
look fab.
You look
with my
fab.
weight loss.
All three look fab, and Shalini's
Amazing.
juices and soups, and Riddhima's yoga. So as Kalyani has told her, give us your go-to. How do you look the way you both do?
Me? How do I look the way I do?
No, you told her it was. I'm asking Riddhima and Shalini, since we
Yes.
worked out.
So
Riddhima.
I dance for an hour, and then I do Pilates and weights for an hour. So 4 to 6 is my workout time. I don't accept any. So that's my workout time in the morning. I take raw foods like raw juices till 6 p.m. I drink like so much ghee in the morning. So
Wow.
I have I believe I have made this diet which is based on Ayurveda and like raw food, and then post 6 I eat cooked. I don't eat anything from a bottle. I don't take any medicines, even if I'm very ill, very, very ill. I only for take herbal stuff, herbal concoctions. And I what else do I do? Yeah. So
You're disciplined.
I'm very disciplined. If I'm going for a like,
Man.
even you saw me, I was just having my I don't care. Like if I have to eat in the car, I'll eat in the car. If I have to eat before, I don't eat out at all. Like I would not eat out at all. And I'm really disciplined, and I eat early by 7:30, and I work out every day, and I love dancing.
Yeah.
And I'm also like really I don't like to lose too much weight because then it shows on my skin. Like I want my skin to be, building collagen and stuff like that. So
Wow.
I'm quite obsessed. I think not so obsessed with being slim. I'm obsessed with good skin,
So man, she's a textbook. Riddhima, what about you? I know you are a yoga warrior. I
Yeah,
see
but
that.
also, but Pooja, I'm also a Kapoor, so I don't believe in diet. I eat everything, properly. I eat everything, but yes, and I don't believe in like becoming thin and whatever. No, I don't want. I want to lead a healthy life. So I
Yeah.
eat everything, and I do my yoga, and I've been doing yoga for the past 14 years now. So that's the only that's the only workout I do rather. I don't hit the gym. I don't do any other cardio. Yoga is the only form of workout that I do.
Awesome. Thank you, ladies. And before I go, Riddhima, you're Bombay Wali also, Delhi Wali also. I know you had to be Delhi Wali. Which city actually has your heart, like your heart beats for?
I can't
So
say.
I would always like Delhi is home for me. I was born here, brought up here. I got married here, and I live here. Delhi is my home, and Bombay is some place where I love going. It's a city of dreams. I think it's a city of dreams for everyone. The
Yeah.
energy and the vibe is so different, but Delhi grounds me. And I think I really can't decide. I love them both. I love Bombay for the energy, for the people, for the it's like a city of dreams. It's like it is what it is, and I love living in dreams. So you decide.
You should have your own reality show, yeah, Shalini. I'm so like,
She needs
That's
a
what
show
चल
of
रहा है.
her
आप
own.
जब आके आप आ
Yeah.
जाओ.
and Riddhima, you
चल
should
रहा
have
है.
opted for movies, yeah. I mean,
Pooja,
her
thing
patient
is, abhi to I'm a Delhi wali, but you can't take the Mumbai out of a Mumbaiker, yeah. So there you get your answer.
And Kalyani is, of course, our Bengal tigress. And next time we
Yes.
get to see the claws out.
Yeah.
But
Bengal
really,
tiger actress living in Delhi, when now Delhi's home, I can't really Delhi's home and Delhi's given me so much. Delhi's given me work, Delhi's given me fame, Delhi's given me amazing friends who are, it's not a hashtag, but they honestly treat me as family, like literally. So, and that's without having a semblance of family in a city like Delhi, where people perceive it to be like unfriendly. That's home for me now, which says a lot. I love it.
Thank you, Kalyani.
Thank you so much, ladies. You were graceful. You were entertaining, and I had a riot. And I'm sure you've got the feedback from all, and I'm sure you've Googled also. You're all trending. But thank you so much, and happy
Thanks,
Diwali.
Pooja.
Bye.
Thank you so much,
Bye.
Pooja.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thank
Bye.
you.
Bye.
If you've liked this interview, please like, share, and subscribe. Follow me on Twitter and Instagram.